Hello and welcome back to the Aquatic News Network, where we bring the stories of the water to life. I am Tommy, coming to you from one intangibly hot, steamy Texas. Let's get on with the show. Good day, aquatic enthusiasts. Today we are diving deep into the mesmerizing world of Loricariidae catfish. And let me set the record straight. These aren't your typical wood suckers, or mere tank cleaners. No way, they're modern marvels of adaptation designed to conquer the underwater world with flair and finesse. Let's break down what makes these catfish so captivating. By day, they chill in secluded corners of your tank, and when night falls, they transform into agile explorers of their aquatic kingdom, whether gliding along rocky crevices or surveying their surroundings with a cool, calculated air. Their habits perfectly blend mystery with majesty. So, what are some of their daily habits? Well, a lot of it has to do with disguising themselves. They are the master of disguise. They will cleverly seek out perfect hideaways when the light is on, only emerging when it's time for their gourmet snack run. Their stealthy presence turns any aquarium into a living showcase of nature's ingenuity, function, beauty, and a dash of mischief, all in one. Forget the idea of them as mere cleaners. These catfish possess refined taste. They indulge in algae, savor biofilm, and even more so, greatly appreciate a specialized veggie mix into their diet, making each meal a miniature culinary adventure. And prepare for a splash of style, from the quirky charm of clown plecos to the stately grace of longfin bristlenose breeds. Designer plecos bring an unmistakable personality to any tank. With dramatic color variations and distinct patterns, these aquatic stars prove that practical adaptations can also be a fashion statement. And here is a nod to our friend over at Freshwater Ichthyology on YouTube, hosted by Rebecca, the specialist in all things loricariid. Her channel is a treasure trove of insights on their habits, diets, and much more. So if you're yearning for a deeper dive into these fascinating catfish, don't miss out on her expert content. So I have a question for you. Have you ever been surprised by the clever antics of your loricariid? Let us know which moment made you do a double take. And for those who have designed their aquariums with these plecos in mind, do you prefer the playful spirit of the clown pleco or the commanding presence of the larger breeds? We'd love your overall take. Do these adaptable catfish truly elevate your aquarium experience, or are they just another intriguing addition? Drop your thoughts and let's stir up a lively conversation, y'all. From stealthy habits and gourmet diets to designer charm that turns any tank into a modern marvel, loricariid catfish prove that adaptation can be nothing short of spectacular. This has been the Aquatic News Network, reporting live from the deep end with energy, wit, and a splash of drama. Stay inspired, keep your tanks thriving, and remember, when it comes to the aquatic marvels, these catfish are the real showstoppers.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your snorkels because today we're diving into a bold and feisty and downright dramatic world of mbuna cichlid, one of my favorites. The actual video at the beginning of this was in my current aquarium. Yeah, I've been keeping them for quite a while, and I really enjoy them. These rock-dwelling fish, which, by the way, the name mbuna means rock-dwelling fish, from Lake Malawi, are bright, beautiful, and packed with personality, much like myself. But behind their feisty colors, a bigger story, one that stretches from African trade markets to American hobbyists. But before we jump in, we want to hear from you. Have you ever owned the mbuna cichlid? Did they turn your tank into an underwater paradise? or a fishy fight club? Tell us in the comments. If you have any questions keeping them, let me know, because I don't have any issues with mine. Let's break it down. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But I want to start with the good. The mbuna trade provides jobs and economic stability. The African communities near Lake Malawi, sustainable breeding programs allow hobbyists to enjoy these stunning fish without hobbyists without harming wild populations. Mbuna cichlids are fueling massive growth in the U.S. aquarium hobby, bringing innovation to the tank setups and sparking passion in aquarists everywhere. That all sounds amazing. A thriving trade, a booming hobby, and stunning fish sounds great, right? But don't grab that net just yet. Let's talk about the ugly. Some mbuna are still taken straight from the wild, raising concerns about overfishing and biodiversity loss in Lake Malawi. Unscrupulous suppliers don't always follow ethical practices, meaning some fish are sourced irresponsibly. Yeah, that's the one. As demand grows, the pressure on wild mbuna populations increases. Are we doing enough to protect them? Do you think mbuna cichlids should only come from the breeding programs, or do wild caught fish still have a place in the trade? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Share them. Stop watching the videos and not talking, people, for God's sakes. Comment on the video and like the frickin' thing. We're trying to grow here. Now let's talk about the ugly. Habitat destruction is threatening wild mbuna populations. Some exporters say profit over sustainability, leading to questionable trade practice. And let's talk about personality. Mbuna aren't just colorful, they're territorial, aggressive, and ready to brawl. A poorly planned tank means constant fish fights and some very unhappy tank mates. So what's the takeaway? Mbunas are stunning, entertaining, and contribute to both African trade and American hobby. But only if it's sourced responsibly. Before you buy, make sure your supplier follows ethical practices. Are hobbyists doing enough to support the sustainable trade? Or is it time to demand stricter regulations? Tell us your stance. Oh, it's good. Hey, Google, where can I buy Saline Aquatics coffee? It's good stuff. Shit. Well, this has been the Aquatic News Network reporting live from the deep end. Stay salty, stay responsible, and remember, a fish in the net is worth 2 in the lake. So make sure it's a fair trade, people. Have a good one. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the duck. You may think you know ducks, but I assure you they are playing a far more sinister, sophisticated role in our aquatic ecosystems than ever imagined. Crikey, look at this beauty. Wings like streamlined jet fighters, feet designed like nature's finest flippers, and the audacity to waddle where no bird has waddled before. They are tactical, strategic, and scientifically speaking, utterly bonkers. Ah, yes, the noble duck, a master of deception to the untrained eye. It appears harmless, perhaps even a bit ridiculous, but no. This creature is a tactical, ecological force, balancing entire ecosystems with nothing but its willpower, flappy feet, and digestive efficiency. Quick, what do y'all reckon is the most important tool in a duck's arsenal? Is it A, their bill, B, their feet, C, their poop, or D, sheer determination? If you said poop, Congratulations, you're officially ready to embrace the weird truths of science. Ducks fertilize wetlands. They literally crap life back into the ecosystem. Nature's glorious. You ever notice how ducks are everywhere? Rivers, lakes, puddles, bathtubs. If you're particularly unlucky, why? Because they control aquatic life. Algae? Ducks eat it. Mosquitoes? Ducks exterminate them with ruthless efficiency. Fish? Ducks stir up nutrients that literally help them thrive. It's almost like ducks run the pond. If you remove ducks, you get stagnant water, exploding mosquito populations, and a complete aquatic disaster. Ducks aren't just a part of the ecosystem, they are the ecosystem. So, what have we learned today? Ducks are not mere floating feather pillows, they are environmental warriors. They balance populations, they fertilize wetlands, they even inspire existential dread with their endless quacking. And most importantly, they know things. So, next time you see a duck, remember this: it's not just a bird, it's a legend. Give it a knowing nod of respect. It deserves it.